So why don't we just not do it? Because I don't feel comfortable wearing a dress. Oh, come on, Dave, listen, we got it all set up. We're supposed to shoot. Every minute you waste costs this much money.
That moment completely changed my career. It made people look down on me.
In the glitzy world of Hollywood, it's not often we witness a beloved icon's fall from grace. But today, we've got the jaw-dropping scoop on Oprah Winfrey's hidden truths that have been brewing beneath her philanthropic facade. Enter Dave, the man who's been dropping hints and sounding the alarm bells for years. He thought Oprah was all about love and light. Think again.
It was completely outside of my frame of reference. I've been in show business since I was 14, and I've heard the stories.
Oprah's journey takes a startling turn as we delve into the web of controversies that have surrounded her career. From silencing critics with an iron fist to unsettling whispers about her alleged involvement in the sinister world of human trafficking. It's a tale that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about this media mogul. Join us as we unravel the enigmatic Oprah Winfrey and the barrage of allegations that have left us wondering. Did Dave see through the smoke and mirrors years ago? Buckle up. It's time to expose the shocking secrets of a Hollywood icon.
Tonight, Taraji P. Henson's brutally honest and emotional explanation of Hollywood's pay disparity is going viral.
The recent revelations surrounding Oprah Winfrey have sent shockwaves through Hollywood, and it all stems from Taraji P. Henson's candid remarks about the pay gap for black actors in the industry. Henson, who was promoting her latest film, The Color Purple, a project co-produced by Oprah herself, opened up about the stark pay disparities she's faced throughout her career. "I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do. Getting paid a fraction of the cost," Henson declared, her voice quivering with emotion.
Getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over.
It was a raw and unfiltered moment, one that immediately raised eyebrows and sparked suspicions. Was Oprah underpaying Henson and her fellow black co-stars, including the likes of Fenicia Barrino and Halle Bailey, on The Color Purple?
Ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Social media was quick to jump on the bandwagon, even if there was no concrete evidence to support these claims. Reading between the lines, Oprah and co. don't pay black actors. One Twitter user commented, echoing the sentiments of many. Another user questioned, tough to become a billionaire if you pay folks fairly. The allegations against Oprah ignited a firestorm on social media, with critics accusing her of hypocrisy. Some even argued that Oprah's status as one of the richest black women in the world should have made her a vocal advocate for fair pay in the industry. In the wake of Henson's viral interview, other black stars rallied behind her, sharing their own experiences of fighting for fair compensation in the industry. Gabrielle Union took to social media to express her solidarity, stating, "Not a damn lie told. We go to bat for the next generation and hell, even our own generation and above." Comedian Robin Thread concurred, adding, "Taraji is telling the absolute truth. The math ain't mathing." As the storm surrounding Oprah's alleged involvement in underpaying black actors rages on, the industry finds itself at a crossroads. Was this merely a case of Hollywood's long-standing practices coming to light? Or is there more to Oprah's role in all of this than meets the eye? While the recent allegations surrounding Oprah Winfrey may have sent shockwaves through Hollywood, those who've been paying close attention to her career know that this behavior is not new. It's a pattern that has been brewing beneath her philanthropic facade for years, with rumors and whispers circulating within the industry. Oprah's interactions with other celebrities reveal a side of her that is far from the benevolent and enlightened persona she presents to the public. Toni Braxton, the Grammy Award-winning R&B sensation, was one of the first to speak out about her troubling experience with Oprah. In a shocking revelation, Toni recalled her appearance on The Oprah Winfrey Show during a tumultuous time in her life. She was battling financial difficulties, which led to her filing for bankruptcy. Instead of receiving empathy and support from Oprah, Toni encountered a host who seemed bent on shaming her.
I couldn't believe it because I loved her so much. I admired her and looked up to her. And she pretty much reprimanded me.
This was a far cry from what one would expect from the queen of talk shows, especially considering the sensitive nature of Toni's financial woes.
What do you mean? And immediately, she made me feel this big. This big.
But what truly left Toni flabbergasted was Oprah's remark about her designer flatware. Oprah, with a condescending tone, said, "I heard you have Gucci flatware. I'm Oprah Winfrey, and I don't have Gucci flatware." Toni, understandably baffled, responded, "You ain't got Gucci flatware because you didn't want to buy it. It's not because you couldn't afford it. What do you mean?" This insensitive exchange had lasting consequences for Toni Braxton's career. She felt humiliated and crushed, and it made her believe that Oprah, whom she admired and looked up to, had turned her back on her during her time of need. As a result, the public perception of Toni Braxton took a hit, all because of Oprah's harsh treatment.
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do, and stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments.
Monique, the comedian turned Oscar-winning actress, also found herself at odds with Oprah in a feud that has left both of them as sworn enemies. The feud began in 2009 when Oprah decided to invite Monique's estranged brother, Gerald, who had molested her in the past, onto her show. Oprah called Monique to seek her approval, and when Monique declined, Oprah went ahead with the plan anyway.
Now I begin to see commercials with my brother, my mother, my father, and my other brother.
This move deeply hurt Monique as it dredged up painful memories and exposed her personal trauma to the world. Monique confronted Oprah about the betrayal in 2013, but their relationship was never the same. Monique believes that Oprah went as far as to blacklist her from the Hollywood industry, but the drama doesn't end there. 50 Cent, the renowned rapper and entrepreneur, also had a falling out with Oprah.
Have y'all spoke after this?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't have anything against Oprah.
You just called her
I'm gonna tell you why.
You named your dog Oprah, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
He'd once aspired to appear on Oprah's show as a way to validate his success and prove to his family, especially his grandmother, that he had made something of himself. However, Oprah's rejection based on the content of his music left a bitter taste in 50 Cent's mouth.
Every time she made a mention to hip-hop culture, it was something that was wrong with it. And it was something that was on my CD that was the largest debut in hip-hop album.
This rejection led 50 Cent to retaliate, berating Oprah's fanbase and even naming one of his dogs Oprah in defiance. While they eventually reconciled, it's clear that Oprah's initial dismissal of 50 Cent's artistry reflected a lack of willingness to understand the complex narratives and expressions in the hip-hop genre.
When I saw the final show, her comments were in there.
It was in there, but yours wasn't in there.
And mine weren't in there, so it just looked like I kind of took it. Wow. Like it was just quiet.
Even Ludacris, the acclaimed rapper and actor, found himself on the receiving end of Oprah's editorial decisions. He claimed that Oprah edited out a lot of my comments while keeping her own in during an interview. This selective editing can significantly impact the message and image of a celebrity, leaving them feeling misrepresented and frustrated. Oprah's role in such incidents raises questions about her commitment to fairness and authenticity in her interviews and shows. While Oprah may continue to present herself as a champion of positive change and enlightenment, the industry is rife with whispers and allegations that suggest a different reality. Is Oprah's philanthropic facade merely a veneer to conceal a more selfish and toxic side? The evidence from these celebrity feuds certainly makes one wonder. And as the Oprah scandals continue to unravel, the narrative is taking a darker and more sinister turn. While the media mogul has long presented herself as a champion of positive change and enlightenment, her public support of individuals with dubious backgrounds is now under intense scrutiny. One such instance that has raised eyebrows is Oprah's past association with Brazilian medium and healer João Teixeira de Faria, also known as João de Deus or John of God. Faria gained international fame for his unconventional healing methods, which included intense prayers, laying hands on believers, and even performing what appeared to be surgical procedures without anesthesia. Oprah's 2010 profile of him on her show significantly elevated his status, drawing global attention to his practices.
You describe yourself as a spiritual medium. What does that mean, a medium?
Médium, eu sou espiritualista.
However, the recent allegations against Faria have thrown his reputation into turmoil. 4 women came forward on Brazilian television, accusing him of sexual abuse and misconduct during their visits for healing sessions. 3 of them chose to remain anonymous, underscoring the gravity of the accusations. Dutch choreographer Zahira Linecki Mouse, who bravely disclosed her identity, revealed disturbing details of her encounters with Faria, including allegations of sexual assault and violation.
A man who claims to work miracles and heal the sick. He calls himself John of God, but there's nothing godly about him.
Oprah's association with John of God has left many questioning her judgment and the credibility of the figures she chooses to endorse. It raises a crucial question. Did Oprah fail to see through the facade of a man who is now accused of abusing hundreds of women? As these allegations cast a dark shadow over her previous associations, the public is left wondering whether Oprah's philanthropic facade is indeed just a veneer concealing a more troubling reality. As we continue to peel back the layers of Oprah Winfrey's enigmatic persona, we stumble upon a remarkable figure who wasn't afraid to challenge her publicly, Dave Chappelle. While the world watched in awe, Dave and Oprah clashed in a memorable interview that left fans divided and raised questions about Oprah's true intentions.
I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like, when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected, I don't know.
Back in 2006, He appeared on Oprah's show to explain his decision to turn down a staggering $50 million offer from Comedy Central and retreat to Africa. Dave's reasoning was clear. He didn't want to fall victim to the same traps that had ensnared many of his peers after signing massive contracts. He expressed concerns about the industry's manipulation and attempts to discredit him by labeling him as paranoid. Oprah, however, seemed determined to dismiss Dave's claims, repeatedly pressing him on whether he was indeed paranoid. Dave stood his ground, refusing to be painted as crazy. He spoke openly about his decision to leave and the stress he felt, even mentioning attempts to medicate him against his will. This clash between Dave and Oprah is just another layer in the complex tapestry of Oprah's life and career. It's a stark reminder that the Oprah we see on television may not always align with the reality behind the scenes. As we delve deeper into the controversies surrounding her, one question remains. Did Oprah choose to protect the facade she had meticulously constructed, even at the expense of those who dared to speak their truth? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Farewell and stay tuned.